Hey guys, what's up? It's QB time, and in today's highly requested video, I'm going to show you how I lube and set up my 3x3s. So this video is going to be a little bit different from ones you've seen. I'm only going to lube this Mei with Maru lube, and that is actually what I do for most of my puzzles. I only lube the core and all the pieces with Maru lube. I really like fast and clacky cubes, and I do not like the gummy feeling that some other lubes bring, so I'm only going to be using Maru lube. So the first step that I do is remove all the center caps. So after the center caps are removed, we're just going to take the cube completely apart. Now after the cube is completely disassembled, we're going to remove the center pieces by unscrewing all the screws. So let's just do that real quick. So after you have the core completely separated from the puzzle, we're now going to lube the center pieces and the springs and screws. So we're just going to take this one and lube the washer and the spring first. So what you're going to do here is, first off, we're going to take Maru lube and put it in a little container such as this Diane edge piece. Just a little bit will do. I'll just show you, just because Maru lube is so liquidy that it would just go everywhere if you try to apply it directly to this. Now the fastest way to do this, I have learned, is just to take off both the spring and the washer, and we're just going to take the head of the screw to lube around this part right here, just around there, so to eliminate that spring noise and create less friction. We're just going to dip it inside of here like this. That gives just enough lube to it to make sure that it won't rub, so you're just going to leave that like that. Then you just take the washer and just put it in there. That will lube that basically. Oops. And you will not need to lube the spring at all because the only contact points are from the screw head and the washer. So then you're going to fish the washer out, which can sometimes be a process. Okay, there we go. Just popped out right here. So then you're going to take this washer that you have now lubed, and you're just going to put the spring back onto this. And don't be afraid to get your hands a little bit lubey. It will happen. And there you go, that is one done there. And you're going to take the centerpiece now, and remember to store it like this so that the lube does not go anywhere. Now you're going to take the centerpiece. All you're going to do is take the Maru lube, and if you can see it, just coat the inner ring right here, and just a drop of it. That was way too much, but just the coat of the ring right there, and that will work for the centerpieces. Now you're going to do that 6 times with all the centerpieces. So I have lubed all the centerpieces and screws and springs and washers, and I'm just going to put them together now. So you're just going to take a centerpiece and then put it on top of this, just so that it fits in there, and then you're going to put it at this angle so that none of the lube leaks out. Now that's why you should leave them up like this, so that it is easier to do this step. Now since we are using Maru lube, we are not going to lube the pieces at this stage, because if you just drop Maru lube into the pieces and lube it as you assemble it, it will work even better. So now we're just going to put the screws back into the core and then go to the next step. Alright, so after the puzzle is completely put back together like this, we're going to completely reassemble it. But after every single row, we're going to do a full line of lube. So let's just put in the first row of pieces. I'm going to do yellow. Alright, so I put the first row of pieces in, and now we're just going to do a full line of lube around the edge. So I'm just going to do a little bit on the corner here, work my way all the way around to here, put some right here, just drops, basically. It's really a sloppy process, as you can see. I have so much Maru lube that I don't really care. So now we're going to go to the next layer. Alright, so here we are at a 3x3x2, and we're just going to do another line of Maru lube. Now you might think that I'm over lubing the puzzle, but just remember it was completely dry when I got it. So we're going to do the final row, and then we will start the tensioning process. That feels so much better. Wow, okay. Now let's just do some tensioning processing, and I really kept this loose, so we're just going to tighten it up a little bit, and then I will show you the proper tension that I like. Alright, so here I found a tension that seems legit for a Mei-Ying. It's not going to pop, and it feels pretty nice. A good tip to see if your tensions are equal is turning the opposite sides like this. If it follows one side too much, then that means that side is too tight. For example, right here, it follows this blue side, so I'm going to tighten up the green a little bit, actually. That's pretty good. And the final side, I'm going to tighten up the red just a little bit. That's better. So now let's put on the center caps and let's see how it performs. By lubing it with solely Maru lube, we have come out with a very nice, smooth, and fast, clacky cube, just how I like it. This is a very, very nice puzzle now, and it's very, very fast. It corner cuts amazing due to the less friction, and it is an overall awesome Mei-Ying. Here's my main Mei-Ying, actually, and it's actually better than it right now. I might just have to lube this one next, because this one is just smooth, as you can hear by the noise. And I'm just going to do a couple solves on it. So to wrap up this video with a couple of solves on this newly improved Mei-Ying, I'm going to give you some reasons why I made this video. The first one's just to plainly show you how I lube all of my 3x3s. This is basically all I do to them, except for when they're a little bit fast. I put some cubicle weight 3 in the core just to slow it down a little bit, but that's a completely different story. The second reason I made this video was to show you that you don't need all these fancy, expensive lubes to make this 3x3 amazing. It'll be amazing even with the cheap Maru stuff. So that basically wraps up this video. Comment what you want to see next on my channel, and comment how you lube your cubes. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.